Oh, didn't see you there. Hello people, great to see all your smiles. I just arrived home from a magnificent journey. We went for a tour in Romania and we found these stunning places. Yeah, so we had some rough roads and some amazing ones. I could say perfect. But I feel kind of alone talking to this camera right here, but I know you guys are on the other side and watching me, so let me get here with me a close friend of mine so I won't feel alone anymore just talking to this camera, you know? Come out, here, come out. So, thank you for joining us. Let's share with the people our experiences in the Carpathian Mountains and the journey we had. Yeah, we had an amazing journey. We took some pictures. We traveled about 3,000 kilometers. We met some people. It was fun. It was fun. Yeah, we shot a ton of pictures that gave us good vibes, good feelings. Uh, by the end of this video, I will show you guys how I edit my autumn photography and some tips and tricks to expose them better and just give you the feeling that you are there in the picture. Wait, you will show them or we both show them? No, I shot them, you just carried my bag. I took the picture, so it's my job to show them. No, you're wrong. The process in the pictures. You made me so mad I'm gonna bust your camera. After I played rock, paper, scissors with my close friend, I won, and I have the privilege to show you my workflow on editing autumn photography. We will use for editing process and color correction Photoshop and Lightroom. Open your raw photo into Photoshop for some first adjustments. Try to always shoot raw photography because shooting JPEG is like having a gun but you shoot blind bullets. You will get a maximum information in raw photography that will help you even more in your editing process. My first step is to go into the Lens Correction tab and adjust my image. Remove chromatic aberration and enable profile corrections. I leave the setup on default. At the lens profile, you have 3 drop-down menus. First for the camera manufacturer, in my case Nikon. Second is the model you use, I have the D850, and the last one is the profile that I will leave as set. This will correct some of my vignetting and distorting in the photo. Second step is the basic correction. In this photo I will leave the white balance as shot. I won't touch that because I will deal with that in the Lightroom. Instead, I will increase the exposure to give you the feeling that the picture was taken in the morning. As you can see some fog and some smoke coming out of the chimneys. Increase the contrast, decrease highlights, shadows, increase a bit of whites and decrease the blacks just a bit, also bump in some clarity. In the Tone and Curve tab, I will increase the highlights, lights and dark to make the image more soft and present and decrease some of the shadows. Click Open Image and there you have it. Also, after this process I like to zoom in a bit, find the spots that I don't like and correct them if needed. Open your photo in Lightroom. As I was saying that I won't touch the white balance in Photoshop, here you have the white balance selector, W for shortcut. Drag it, find a good gray pixel in your photo and it will automatically change your temperature and tint that compose the white balance. You can also pick a darker spot for more enhancing. Open the Lens Correction tab, remove Chromatic Aberration and enable the Profile Corrections. Select again your camera model and lens and see the difference. In the Basic tab, I will increase just a bit exposure and the contrast, decrease highlights, increase the shadows just to give it a little more bump around the edges of my subject in the photo. In this case, the trees, houses and the mountains. Increase the whites and drop down the blacks just a bit and increase the clarity. In the Color tab, you will always want to experiment, play with the colors, their saturations and luminance. I like to kill some colors in many of my photos because they stand out too much. In this case, I will increase the luminance of oranges to expose more the lights that touches the leaves and give a viewer a warm feeling like a cold sunny autumn day. Change the Hue Yellow tab to get a more orange leafy color and also increase the luminance. Increase some saturation in the red panel, also luminance. Let's see the before and after. Press Y on your keyboard as a shortcut. Let's add the graduated filter. M on keyboard as a shortcut and put it in the bottom part of the photo. I want to expose it a little more and lower some of the contrast but get more saturation in the photo to make it more alive. Add another graduated filter on the top. With this one I want to reveal the mountains behind hills, not too much because it will look strange. Decrease all the above and give it more clarity will do the job. Okay, so let's see the before and after and it looks good. Bring back your work to Photoshop, create a new layer, play with the dodge and burn tool. This will give you depth and more light in your picture. To expose the trees, I will contour them just a bit with the burn tool. The same thing goes to the mountains. To bring that fog in front to make it more visible, I will use the dodge tool and just brush the photo until the result satisfies me. For more enhancement, I will use the brush tool with the soft light mode on, black as the primary color and just paint over the photo. This will give it more life. After all this process, just drop in your photo logo if you have one and swoosh to your social media. So that's my technique of editing warm autumn photography and this amazing feeling that the colors can give you.